So the next thing that happened on AEW Dynamite, it was a tag team match. But before I talk about that tag team match, it was one segment we got to talk about. Now we see Hangman Adam Page getting checked on the doctors backstage. He had Evil Uno and pretty much Dark Order with him. But Renee Paquette comes up interviewing him, and Adam Page was talking about how he don't even know if he's going to get back into the ring or whatever. But he's still going to go fight Jon Moxley and all that. And then the doctor told him, he said, I think you'll be possibly cleared within 2 weeks. So if you stop getting riled up, and stop going out there to go fight him, and you just keep your head cool and stay calm for 2 weeks, you'll possibly be clear to get back in the ring. But if you don't, then you ain't gonna never be clear to get back into the ring. And then Adam Page was pretty much happy to hear the results after that. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then we get to the tag team match. It was the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley, the Blackpool Combat Club, versus Darius and Dante Martin, Top Flight, in the tag team match. And this tag team match, it was pretty good. It was going back and forth and everything. At one point, we see Darius pretty much hitting a backslide onto Claudio. Claudio barely kicking out too, and that's when Claudio quickly got up, hitting the neutralizer onto Darius. He pins him 1, 2. Darius kicked out at 2, and then Claudio starts laying in some elbows and stuff. Dante comes into the ring trying to break up Claudio from laying in those elbows, but as soon as he hit a forearm onto Claudio just looked at him and just kept on laying in some elbows. Jon Moxley goes in the ring, taking out Dante Martin out of the ring and stuff, and then he hit the paradigm shift onto Dante outside of the ring, laying him out. Claudio lifts up Darius, and it looks like Darius was knocked out by the elbows, but Darius got back up, hitting Claudio in the face, and then Claudio got pissed off, hitting the European uppercut onto Darius, and then pins him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley defeated Top Flight tonight on Dynamite. That's what happened. It was a really good tag team match. For that match, I'll give it 3.5 stars. That's why I'll give it a really good match. But yeah, then after that, we see a segment backstage with Renee Paquette interviewing Orange Cassidy and Best Friends and all that. Danhausen's backstage with them. And, they're talking, and then Kip Sabian with Penelope Ford come up, interrupting him, and he wants a title shot against Orange Cassidy for the AEW All Alliance Championship. And then Trent Beretta gets into how he's next in line pretty much. And Orange Cassidy was like, yeah, Trent's next in line and all that. And then he was talking about how everything's going to be happening on Rampage. So, yeah, just another way to get a match on Rampage. Sometimes those gets annoying. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, I wouldn't mind to have it sometimes, but it happens like pretty much every show. And anytime when you go backstage, pretty much it's just like, oh, we got a match on Rampage, which is like, okay, cool. But, yeah, that's what happened there. Up next, we're going to be seeing Hook in action. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.